it wasn't good for us to be together with our daughter. We weren't in love with each other. You know, we were really good friends. We ended up dating for about 3 years, had our baby. First year, tried to make it work. We didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And that was one of the main things that kind of drove us apart. But when it first happened and they split, we were bumping heads hard. I had a new girlfriend. She had a new boyfriend. They didn't like each other. We bumped heads. We didn't agree on certain things till finally, you know, we went and dealt with it like adults and went through court, custody, all that. Got our time set. Got child support set. And I know a lot of guys too, this is why they don't go to court, because they don't want to deal with child support. They're like, oh, if I go to court, there's child support's got to come in and all that. But at the same time, I'm like, if that's your kid, then that's your responsibility and that's your needs to take care of them. And you can't just say, oh, I'm going to take care of them. Like, you know, I'll give you money out of my pocket, because that's never reliable. Like, right. You know, it's not. And that's why I always tell my friends that are going through this, I'm like, go to court, get it set in paper. You know what you got to pay for child support. You know it's documented. You know that you're taking care of your kid. And it just makes everyone happy at the end. I mean, you know, nobody wants to sit there and beg someone for money, especially if you're a mom. You know, that should just be given. So we started off rocky, and then we got back to, we kind of had a moment where we had a phone call one day, and we kind of came at peace with each other, because we had a lot of outside influence, and we were young. I mean, I was 23 and she was 20 when she had her. So we were trying to figure things out. We had our parents, we had family, we had friends that are trying to put their input on how we should go about our situation. So we just had a phone call, like, you know, like adults. And ever since that call, everything has been amazing. I mean, she's married now. She has a husband. Me and him get along great. The time when I was dating and I brought my girlfriend around, you know, she got along great with her. But I think it takes a lot to get there, and it's not easy. And especially as new parents, like, I mean, you're dealing with it now. There's so much that you have to deal with, and you're worrying about the kids. But then to jump on and deal with, okay, I got a co-parent. Am I going to get child support? Am I going to get help? Like, that's so stressful. And especially, like you say, you know, you're dealing with trying to get your body back. You're dealing with trying to feel healthy again. You're dealing with not being able just to go out and live life. And then you got to deal with all these other things on top of it. So I think for you, the best thing, my advice would be, is just try to be as cool as you can, because like I said, you're going to be dealing with this dude for the rest of your life. It's your daughter's dad.
And I have a really bad attitude.
You don't say.
Right. And it sucks, because, like, you know, I'm the type that if something bothers me, I have to say it. Like, I just can't bottle it up, because if I do, like, it'll be worse. So I think that's what really is our problem, because he does a lot of things that I don't like, and I just speak on it quickly. So I think that's what I have to worry about. But for
just pick on him. But that hat looks stupid as fuck on you. You gotta wear that goofy ass hat.
No, but so that's the thing. Like, I recently just put him on child support, because, you know, he dropped off maybe a couple boxes of diapers here and there and stuff like that. But I haven't been working as much, you know. So, like, my mom's been helping us out a lot, and I know I'm like her daughter, that's her grandkids, but that's not her job.
Oh no, yeah.
So I tell him, I'm like, you know, I need help. Whether it is, you know, for the babies, or if I need a fucking nursing bra, you know, like, I need help.
Yeah, I need that.
And he already has another baby. And he's on child support with another baby. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why he's like, what the hell? You know, why are you putting him on child support again? But he literally said, I will quit my job so you don't get child support.
God damn.
And then had the audacity to ask me, why aren't you working? Is that a fucking joke? Or is that a joke? Or what?
Now this story just took a whole nother turn, because I was trying to be on this dude's side.
He literally asked me, "Why aren't you working?"
Oh no!
You think I want?
We gonna cancel this shit. We gonna cancel this shit now. Like, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Son, for one, I just had fucking twins in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Right.
Okay, and one baby breastfeeds, you know, that needs me to fucking live.
To be there.
Yes.
Yeah, this kid literally needs me to live.
And, like, bitch, are you calling me lazy? Like, is that a fucking, for real? Like, you're calling me, like, you think I'm just trying to just get your money for free?
And see, that's where I'm like, okay, man, this is where it hits you as, how do you deal with that situation? Because I know someone in a similar situation who was getting a certain amount of money for child support.
Yeah.
And the dad was mad that he had to pay this much, that he did the same thing, that he quit his job and got a job that makes less money so he can pay less child support. And I'm like, where in this life does that make any sense to drop levels and drop income and drop, where you were at this job because you don't want to pay that money?
And so you think your baby's mom is just being petty.
Yeah.
And just to put you on child support.
And if you're out there and you're listening and you have a problem with paying child support, then I just have to say shame on you. Because straight up, again, this is your child. As a man, you should be the one who is definitely stepping up more and not asking you, the baby mama, you got a job. Like, bro, no, because she's working, taking care of these kids so they can live.
He couldn't fucking last an hour with my children. Like an hour. He would go fucking nuts.
And yeah, and that's a good point, is to be like, okay, you know what? I am going to go look for a job, but I need you to watch him during these hours all day while I'm working.
Since you're not going to work.
Yeah, since you ain't going to bring money home. And that's not going to happen. Right. So, okay, yeah. At first, I was trying to defend this dude. I was trying to be on his side. But, nah, man, I can't see that because, as a dad, and this is one thing that really bugs me. And I understand why women feel this way sometimes. But there's been a lot of, friends that I had that have kids, and they're like, yeah, I don't make their dad pay child support just because I don't want to deal with the bullshit, or I don't want to deal with him. He's always dodging it and stuff like that. And for me, I kind of get a little offended with that because I tell them, no, like, you need to make this dude hold him accountable. Yes. I'm like, because it's a dad that takes care of his business, who is involved in his daughter's life, who does pay a child support with no question, with no problem with any of that. I'm like, that's not fair for me to be like, I take care of my business, but I still got to take care of this. But a dude who doesn't, you let him off the hook. Yeah. And I get it because some people don't want to be involved with them, and it goes a little deeper. Some people, domestic and fucking, dudes are crazy and threats and all that. But for me, I'm like, no, like, make this, if I got to do it and I'm a good dad, and I know without a fact that I can say I am a great dad. If I got to do it and I know I got to take care of that responsibility and I got to take care of that, like, this dude should too. Like, nobody should be let off the hook from that. So
just to be clear, you still, again, you see your daughter, you buy her stuff, yep. you take her places, and you still pay child support.
Yeah. I pay child support every month, and one thing, that I'm proud of, and a lot of people are like, you shouldn't be proud of that should just be a given. And I agree, but I'm proud of it because there are people out there who don't. I've never been late on child support, in 7 years. 15th today, I send it in. It's automatic payment, gets sent in. My daughter's mom has never had to ask me about it. Mm-hmm. I don't trip about it. I know that I manage my money, and that $360 every month is coming out to go towards my daughter. But example, I just paid a month ago, just paid that $360, sent off to her, and then when I got paid, ran to Walmart, bought my daughter a $100 new bike, unicorn helmet that was $45, and that's not the thing that I wouldn't be like, hey, I bought Tiana a bike for $100 and this. I'm only giving you $160 this month. No, like.
And then he even has audacity to be like, oh, you're just gonna spend my money on you. Like, he thinks I'm just gonna keep it for me and not spend it on the girls. And I was like, how about this? Because I don't. They give me money now, mm-hmm. like, without even putting him on child support right now. Yeah. So when they do, he's gonna have to, pay that back. Yeah. So I'm like, how about this? How about, you give me this amount of money, however much you're giving me, we'll sign a document saying you give me that each month, and I'll take care of child support. Yeah. Why do I got to give you the money? I'm buying my daughter stuff. No, because you fucking buy them 4 boxes of diapers since they were born. Right. And you bought them fucking blankets and shoes.
And that's the thing is a lot of them use that as an example and as an excuse to be like, oh, I bought her 4 outfits and I bought her a blanket and I bought her this. I got my receipt. Yeah, like, I already took care of them. I'm like, that's not what your kid needs to survive.
I'm like, they need a dad.
Yeah.
They need a physical dad. They don't need a freaking, like, and sometimes he'll just come and drop it off on the porch and not even come in and see the kids. And I tell him, I'm like, just because I don't like you, you can still come and see them. We don't have to say a word.
Yeah, I go to the other room.
Yeah, you don't. And so I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes you piss me off. Where I'm like, you could leave, bro. Like, you don't got to be here. Like, you have a weird ass attitude. Like, you buy it. You don't need to be here. Like, this is my zen. the little piece that I have, you're fucking it up right now.
Yeah.
So you could leave.
Yeah, you're fucking with my inner peace right now. This
so
is where
But he's been on child support before. So he keeps my messages. He keeps receipts, you know, and stuff like that to like show the court being like, oh, I try to be there, this and this. Like, no, that's not good enough.
And see, the fucked up thing about it too is these courts, they agree to some fucked up shit, especially when it comes to child support. Again, I have someone, I have a close friend that was only getting $31 a month in child support. Yes. And that's because the husband or the ex dropped the job and says, I only make this much, so I can only, and they do the math and are like, oh, he only makes this much a month. You only get $31. And for the court to be that fucking stupid
instead of being like, well, you need to get
inconsiderate
a job.
And not knowing, anyone knows that you keep $31 a month for a kid.
That's not even diapers, bro.
That's not diapers. That's not food. That's not shit.
That's not even formula. Is that a fucking joke?
Yeah, and like for them to be okay and allow stuff like that, that's what pisses me off. Instead of holding people accountable and being like, no, like you need to get a better job and you need to pay this much.
And what just really blows my mind, like I'm baffled. The fact that he's telling me that I need to work, yet he fucking would rather quit his job than like help me out, you know? So like you're just whatever. Suck my dick. That's all I could say. Suck my dick.
Oh, let us know how you guys feel about this. If you're out there, if you've been through this situation before. Because again, co-parenting is not easy, especially... Go ahead.
Wait. There's some little tea.
And there's more.
There's some tea real quick. Before I even put this motherfucker on child support, this nigga made a song.
No.
He made a fucking song about it.
Can we pull it up?
Yeah.
Can we pull it up? Where is it on? What's it on?
I don't know.
Okay,
I think it's on Instagram.
I got to go to SoundCloud. It's probably going to be on SoundCloud.
I don't know what it's called, though.
I'm just going to search Fuck Alyssa.
I don't know the title.
Or Fuck Your Podcast or something.
No, his girlfriend shared a little snippet of it on her page and was like, he was like, bitch wants to put me on child support, won't even let me see my twins.
No.
No,
come on, bro.
For one, he's the one that put that shit in the universe because I didn't even put him on child support at that time. He was not on child support.
Oh, so you're like, oh, okay, we're going to make this song real true.
He's making shit up to make it seem like I'm some evil bitch. Like, bro, now you could fucking write a song about it, ho. Make sure you tag me in it,
There's a lot of things popping up on SoundCloud called Fuck Alyssa. I just got to say that now. So you must piss a lot of people off. But
so that was just a little thing that pushed me over because I wasn't going to put him on child support, honestly.
And then his lady went and shared the post.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Oh, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the way to go about it. So you didn't hear the full song though?
No, he just posted a little snippet, and I asked him, I'm like, why the fuck you making songs about me? Like, you're lucky I don't fucking sue you. Like, don't be talking about me.
Fucking up with my character, son.
Yeah, motherfucker, defamation of character. I'll call my lawyer, motherfucker. Like, don't play with me.
Call my man Eric Varner.
Leave me
Eric
and my children alone.
Varner Faddis illegal for your ass.
And so he's like, well, I have no one to vent to. Are you going to listen to me? Fuck no. So what, you're going to write a song about it? Like, you're fucking weird.
So it's definitely not the right way to go about it. Let's start there. Like, if you want to have a good, peaceful...
He got mad at me because I fucking posted a comment underneath his little video.
You should have just put songs fire, bro. Just fire emojis.
No.
Like, this motherfucker spitting.
Mike Will made.
Scott Storch.
No, I was like, you know what? I was like, laugh my ass off. You know what you should write a song about? How you lie and say you're at work and leave me by myself with the kids all day. I was like, maybe you should write a song about that, clown ass nigga. And there's mad rappers commenting on his shit like, oh, that shit's fire, bro. And I'm like, skirt. This nigga deleted my comment so quick.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's
and then blocked me.
Deleted.
He blocked me.
Well, that sounds about right. Co-parenting, man, it's a motherfucker. Having kids, it's not easy. So let us know again what you think about this. If you've been through this situation before, because now my girl Alyssa's going through it. I went through it. A lot of parents go through it, and it's not easy. It's not. I say all the time that I'm super, super fortunate, and I'm very, very, very blessed to have the relationship I do with my daughter's mom, my relationship I have with her husband. Not a lot of people can get to that level, and I'm not going to say it was right away. Like I said, But that's why I say I'm truly blessed, because my daughter's mom is now married to someone else, totally different guy, cool as hell. Me and him sit together, watch my daughter's soccer practices, bullshit, text sometimes when we have to, do exchanges, all that stuff. And I know that I really am blessed to have that, because